I don't know if you guys ever wanted to get like a metal fork utensil and just fucking like pick up rust and just eat it off the floor. Because that's basically what you'd be doing at this restaurant. This news crew goes in and they were like inspecting a Chinese buffet that apparently had 110 violations. And they basically just went in and then they just inspect the restaurant. And it turns out to actually be pretty crazy, so keep on watching. Other than that, let's get into it. So here we go.
I don't know what this is. This is fish on the floor. We don't know if it was going to be cooked or used for sushi, but we do know it doesn't belong on a filthy, wet, greasy kitchen floor.
Maybe the secret ingredient for the fish is like the fucking dust particles. Maybe the fucking people who run that restaurant are just like a bunch of Colonel Sanders. They just fucking just get that secret ingredient and put it in the sushi. So with the chickens with the sushi. But the secret ingredient is the fucking dust particles off the floor onto the sushi.
Inspectors recently found 110 violations here, and we saw some of the issues still exist. You have steak on the floor. Can you just take the steak off the floor? That bin of raw meat was very close to that piece of fish we found on the floor. No one could tell us what was in this sink in the dishwashing area. There are 3 full pages of violation after violation. Roaches near a sink and a food prep table. Chicken, beef, pork, ham, dumplings, all out of temperature. The dish machine was not sanitizing. Food debris, encrusted materials, mold, grease was found on almost everything from ovens to the soda guns.
You sure that bag of food is actually a bag of food? Because it looks like they just took all the encrusted materials off the fucking floor and then they just put it all together in a bag. They just smushed it together. That's literally what it looks like. It looks fucking disgusting. I would not eat that in a million years.
There was evidence of an employee smoking in a food prep area. There was an objectionable odor in the kitchen. That could be coming from this bathroom that was in the kitchen. It was full of standing water and reeked of sewage. What in the world is going on here?
You can smoke the cigarette butts later. Get your ass back to work. That's what you fucking tell them. Like, I don't understand, like, how this restaurant is even still open. Jesus Christ, dude. I can only imagine the restaurant's owner's, like, house. I guarantee you, like, he has fucking, like, his entire house is just littered with clothes. Like, his dog, it just takes massive shits and pisses all over the floor every single day. And, like, in his bedroom, he's too lazy to take the place downstairs. So he has, like, constant plates just stacking up with stains on them. It's like a fucking mountain of just plates with, like, pizza on them or some shit. And the person who built that bathroom needs to be fired. Like, the walls aren't even touching the ground. It's like all the fucking old grease and mold just, like, holding it up at this fucking point. I don't know what the construction worker was doing, like, building that restaurant, but he must have been smoking lots of pots of cocaine, apparently. This dude can't even, like, fucking, like, build the floor to the fucking actual place. Why does the toilet look like you haven't flushed it in like 10 days? Looks like if we were to like take some like fucking Florida's Natural and just dump it in the toilet and let it sit there. It's disgusting. Learn to flush the toilet. I also wonder like when you take a shit, because like the toilet isn't even attached to the ground. So I wonder when someone takes a shit, right? Like it's in the toilet, right? And they would place the toilet, like would the shit like come out, like kind of like this video right here? I can only imagine, like, the shit just coming out at like, a sprinkler. Like, when it just smushes down, like, when you place the toilet down, it just goes, I guarantee you is what it does.
The owner doesn't want to talk about it.
No cameras.
No cameras what? First of all, don't touch. First of all, don't touch the camera.
Don't
touch the camera.
Talk to my attorney.
Don't touch my camera. Don't touch my camera. 110 violations? It's the worst inspection we've seen in a long time. 110?
We show those entering to eat what was recently found inside.
I'm gonna find somewhere else to go.
You're gonna eat somewhere else.
Yeah.
I just bought from there and I returned it right now.
We are shocked the state allowed this place to reopen.
It's assault. That's assault. Like, dude, all he did was touch your camera. Chill. If he actually, like, hit you, then yeah, I can understand why you would be mad. But, like, dude, all he did was fucking touch your camera. Relax. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all shocked that this place actually allowed to reopen. Let's all be real. And yeah, as this news station calls it, the dirty dining, this was indeed a dirty dining. I would rather fucking go eat rust off the floor and go lick the mold and the crusty, dusty, like, shoe marks on the floor or some shit. But yeah, that was the 110 violation restaurant. So that was actually pretty interesting. I did a video like this before, and it actually got a decent view count by some people. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. See ya.